Alright guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I missed the original intro to my videos, but this one's not too bad. But anyways, guys, I got another really good comparison video again for use today. And speaking of today, I hope everyone's having a great Saturday morning, depending on where you live, obviously. And in a little while, I'm going out to Syosset, Long Island with 3 of my boys, out to Bev's Powerhouse Gym. It's the East Coast Mecca, kind of like the West Coast Mecca out in California. So I'm super pumped. Plus today's leg day, baby. And I just started doing legs again a few weeks ago. But anyways, guys, let's just jump right into this video footage. We got 1993 Mr. Olympia winner Dorian the Shadow Yates versus 2017 Mr. Olympia runner-up Big Ramy. And this should be a good one, guys, because in my opinion, I never liked the 2017 version of Big Ramy, but a lot of you do. But I digress. So, guys, let's just jump right into it. So, without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, and obviously Big Ramy's going to get the first point. Man, Dorian Yates looks so fucking sloppy in this pose. With that wide, blocky midsection, weird-looking lats. His fucking chest looks very tiny. His arms look very tiny. His legs look great. But that's about it. I mean, Big Ramy don't look too great in this pose neither. He looks a little sloppy as well. His midsection looks like it's protruding a little bit more, especially compared to like 2013, 2014. But all in all, Big Ramy still looks better in the front relaxed. So Big Ramy's going to get the point. Off to the next pose. And we got the ab and thigh, guys. And this was a tough one because Big Ramy's abs are more deeply cut than Dorian Yates' abs. But look at Dorian, man. That V-taper is sick. And his chest is nice and big. His midsection is super tight. It's way tighter than Big Ramy's. If Big Ramy had a tighter midsection like Dorian, I would probably go with Big Ramy because Big Ramy would have a better V-taper. But all in all, Dorian Yates is definitely going to get the point. Plus, look at Big Ramy's quads. They're all washed out. But I digress. All right, guys, now we got the hands clasp most muscular. And this was another pretty tough one, but I'm going to go with Dorian Yates, guys. Even though Big Ramy looks way, way bigger, Big Ramy doesn't have the cuts and the striations like Dorian Yates. Yeah, Dorian's arms and shoulders might look a little bit small in this pose, but that's about it. Look at the striations to the chest. Pretty tight midsection. So all in all, I'm going with Dorian Yates. I think he looks just a little bit better in that pose, in my opinion. All right, guys, now we got the side chest shot. And I hate the way Dorian Yates holds this pose. He holds the pose like Sean Ray. I mean, maybe it's the way his chest looks. I don't know. But the right pec looks okay. The left pec is popping. He's got nice striations to that left pec. But I'm going to go with Big Ramy because Big Ramy's got a bigger chest, bigger right pec. The silhouette looks better. His arms and shoulders look better. And the side pec is popping a lot more than Dorian. So Big Ramy's going to get the point. All right, guys, now we get the front lat spread. And Big Ramy's pretty fucking wide. I mean, go back to 2013, guys, 2014. Big Ramy was a lot wider than this. A lot wider than this. So Dorian Yates is definitely going to get the point. I mean, who does this better than Dorian? That front lat spread and the rear lat spread by Dorian Yates is phenomenal. So Dorian Yates is definitely going to get the point. Plus, Dorian's quads look so much better than Big Ramy. Big Ramy's quads are so washed out, and so is his midsection. But I digress. All right, guys. Now we got the front double bicep. And you see what I'm saying? Look at Big Ramy's fucking midsection. It's all washed out. His quads are all washed out. His left arm is bigger than the right. But still, Big Ramy's going to get the point because Big Ramy has way better arms than Dorian Yates. And I just think the silhouette might look a little bit better. But maybe if Big Ramy's fucking legs were more cut up, I would go with Big Ramy. And if he had a tighter midsection, maybe I'd go with Big Ramy. But I digress. All right, guys, now we got the side tricep. And look at how thick and big Dorian Yates' side tricep is. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Then he's got that big forearm and shoulder to go with it. Nice silhouette. I mean, don't get me wrong. Big Ramy has a huge tricep, but it's not really deeply cut at all. If it was more deeply cut, maybe I'd go with Big Ramy. But Dorian Yates is going to get the point. Now we got a, well, whatever you guys want to call this, a rear-facing front relaxed. And, wow, this was a tough one, too. Big Ramy might look a little wider, but Dorian Yates from behind is pretty much untouchable. Dorian Yates has great hams and glutes, and Dorian Yates' lower back, I think, is a little bit better than Big Ramy, and I think his traps look a little bit bigger and better than Big Ramy. So all in all, Dorian's going to get the point. All right, guys, now we get the rear lat spread, and you see what I'm saying? Look how good Dorian looks in the rear lat spread. Front lat spread, rear double bicep, phenomenal poses by Dorian Yates. Dorian Yates is the king of the mandatory poses. He knows what's his strengths and what his weaknesses are, and that's why when he poses, he hits the poses, and you can't really tell that his arms aren't intact because he knows how to hit the poses right to play to his strengths. So all in all, Dorian Yates is going to get the point for the rear lat spread. I mean, he just looks so much better than Big Ramy. Big Ramy looks wide, but that's about it. All right, guys, now we get the rear double bicep. And Dorian Yates looks fucking phenomenal, though, huh, guys, in the rear double bicep? He's got a great rear double bicep. But it's not better than Phil Heath or, in my opinion, Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman has the best rear double bicep pose in bodybuilding. But Dorian Yates has a great lower back, good hams and glutes, great upper back, so Dorian's going to get the last point for the rear double bicep. I mean, Big Ramy looks good, but he's lacking in the lower part of his back, and he's got no hams and glutes whatsoever. So Dorian's definitely going to get the point, and Dorian's going to get the win, because if we count up the points, guys, we got Dorian Yates with 7 and Big Ramy with 3. And you know what? It went the way I thought it was going to go. I didn't think it was going to go 6-4. I thought it was going to be 7-3 or 8-2, because 2017 Big Ramy, he wasn't my favorite Big Ramy. 2013 and 2014 were way better years for Big Ramy. He was so much more cut. But I digress. So, guys, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that Kevin Levrone icon button. Mikey Strength and Fitness. I did that on purpose. Peace out.